In the serene village of Ife, nestled in the heart of southwestern Nigeria, tradition and folklore were as deeply rooted as the ancient trees that dotted the landscape. Among the villagers, there was a young man named Ode, whose destiny seemed marred by misfortune. Ode was often called the rejected stone, a term used to describe someone deemed useless or an outcast. Ode was the son of a humble farmer, and though he worked hard, he could never seem to catch a break. His crops often failed, his animals fell ill, and his attempts to contribute to the village's prosperity were met with disdain. Villagers whispered behind his back, considering him a bearer of bad luck. Despite his efforts, Ode was shunned, and his self-esteem suffered greatly. One day, while working in his father's field, Ode unearthed a peculiar stone. It was unlike any he had seen before, rough and unpolished, yet with a strange, inner glow. Curious, he took it to the village elder, Chief Olumide, hoping to find out more about his discovery. However, the elder dismissed it with a wave of his hand, deeming it worthless and advising Ode to throw it away. Disheartened but unwilling to discard the stone, Ode kept it, believing there was something special about it. He placed it on his windowsill, where it caught the sunlight and seemed to radiate a gentle warmth. Despite the ridicule he faced, Ode found comfort in the stone's presence, feeling a strange connection to it. One fateful night, a terrible storm struck Ife. Lightning flashed across the sky, and thunder roared, causing chaos throughout the village. As villagers huddled in fear, a massive tree was struck by lightning and fell, blocking the only path to the river, the village's primary water source. Panic set in as the villagers realized they were cut off from their vital lifeline. Desperate for a solution, the villagers convened at Chief Olumide's hut. The chief, wise but aging, admitted that he was at a loss. It was then that Ode, clutching his stone, stepped forward. The villagers scoffed, mocking him for thinking he could offer any help. But Ode, with quiet determination, suggested they use the stone to break the fallen tree apart. He believed that the stone, despite its appearance, possessed hidden strength. With no other options, the villagers reluctantly agreed. Ode led them to the fallen tree and, with a silent prayer, struck the trunk with the stone. To everyone's astonishment, the stone shattered the thick wood with ease. Piece by piece, Ode and the villagers cleared the path, freeing access to the river. The village was saved, and for the first time, Ode saw respect and gratitude in the eyes of those who had once ridiculed him. In the days that followed, its life transformed. The villagers, now convinced of the stone's power and its worth, sought his counsel and assistance. His crops flourished, his animals thrived, and he became a central figure in the community. The stone, once rejected, had revealed its true value, mirroring its journey from outcast to hero. Chief Olumide, reflecting on the events, called a gathering in the village square. He addressed the villagers, saying, Ode has shown us that even the most unassuming among us can possess great power and value. Just as the stone was once rejected, so was Ode. But today, he stands before us as a testament to perseverance and faith. From that day forward, Ode was no longer seen as the rejected stone. He became known as the village's greatest asset, a living legend who reminded everyone that worth is not always visible on the surface. The villagers learned to look beyond appearances, embracing the idea that every person, like every stone, has a purpose and a value waiting to be discovered. Lesson: do not look down on anyone, everybody has a role to play in the society.